Hi, this is Mike McDonald. Today I'm going to walk you through how to set up a new Gravity form, the forms for the websites, and it's fairly simple, so just follow along. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is go over to our dashboard over here, click on it, and everybody should know how to get there, but I'll just show you anyways. Come over here, create a new form. So you hover over Forms, click New Form. Okay, so now we're going to name our form. I'm just going to name it 21 Day Fix since that's the latest program. And there, we'll just make something up there. And you can name it whatever you want, obviously, or create the form for whatever. So we're going to do that. Okay, so now we're in the form editor. We don't have any fields. So first thing we want to do, figure out what we want to add into the form. So we're going to look over here on this side. You got all these different fields here. You click over Advanced, you got more, you got the name, so you definitely want name. Okay, you got your first and last. If you want, let's say, an email address, you can put that. And let's see, we'll go over here. Let's see, we'll just do a paragraph just for the heck of it. And let's do checkboxes and a radio button just for the heck of it. Okay, so we got your basics here. So now what I'm going to do is just update the form, save it real quick. You know, don't have to, but sometimes it edits better if you do that. So now you hover over the form, the field itself, come over here, click this little arrow, and that'll open up the edit field. So if you want to change the title of it, you can change that. Format, you know, simple. Required, you definitely want for a name. So then you come down here, email. Definitely have to have that. Let's just say required. You can enable email confirmation. I'm just going to leave it for now. There's advanced settings here if you want to add a couple things, but you're probably not going to worry about that. Okay, so now we got our paragraph text. So what we're going to do here is, I'll just ask them a question. What are your goals for this we'll just put 21 Day Fix. Okay, you can put maximum characters if you want. We're going to make that required because we want to know what their goals are, obviously. So then you can come down here to the next field, which is our checkboxes. We can edit that, and let's say I don't know what to put in here, but we'll just say, what is your current fitness level? We'll just put active, semi-active, and sedentary. And this is just for, basic showing you how to use this field. And yeah, we can leave that. No, we won't do that required. So it's just an option. Okay, so now we've also got radio buttons here. One thing I'll tell you, the check boxes, they can check all of them, where the radio buttons box check things, you only get one choice. So if you want, multiple options, you can put it there. If you want them to only have one option, you can put it here. This one should technically be down here, but I was just showing you something, so don't worry about it. Okay, so we're going to label this. We can just label it the same thing because I'm just showing you. So we'll do the same thing here. Just do active, semi-active, sedentary. And I don't know what that does, but I'm sure it does something. Oh, okay, it adds another choice there that's just unlabeled. So we'll just leave that like that for the heck of it. Okay, we're going to update our form here. Okay, I have a video already for form settings for the notifications and stuff, so I'm not going to go through that again. If you need that, let me know and I'll send you a link for it, but that's how you get to it. And you can edit it here. And, you know, this is just basically set up, but, you know, I have a video for how to modify that, so we're not going to do that today. Alright, so now what we're going to do to actually get this form to work, I'm going to do it as a page, because I don't really want it to get on my home page now. So we're going to do 21-day fix form. Okay, so now the way this works, you come down here, you got the add form button. Oops, this one is the Gravity form. So you can do that. Now you select a form, 21-day fix, insert. Okay, so I'm going to publish this just so we can go look at it. And now we're going to view the page. And there you go. You know, Gravity Forms is kind of weird on their layout, so, you know, that's going to happen sometimes, and, you know, there's very little modification you can do to it. Personally, I use an email responder to create my forms. Visual Form Builder is another premium plugin that's very good at form building. Wufoo, there's quite a few for form building. But for the Gravity Forms, you know, for a basic, simple form, you know, it's a pretty good one. And that's about it. So now if you need to get back to it to modify it or whatever, you come back over here to Forms, and you just look, and there it is, and you can edit it like so, and come in here and edit the fields just like when you were creating it. So that pretty much takes care of that, and I'm going to delete this form because I don't need it, but hope that helps.